Welcome to another video, ladies and gentlemen. Today I came prepared. Today I ain't come to play no games. We got shots and shells to share for everybody. Who want the smoke? Let's start, because this madness, something has to be done. Something has to be done. We have to address it. It needs to be checked. Let's go. See, I got the soundboard loaded and everything. They in trouble today.
All you women who say your son's not going to be cash apping any girls when he gets older, paying bills, taking girls out on dates, etc., etc., I just want to let you know that mine will. My son will be cash apping women that he's interested in. My son will be paying bills. My son will be holding doors open and taking girls out on dates. And I have been drilling that into his head on how he should treat a woman ever since he was little. And you should too. Stop raising your sons to be that no good ass man that left you destitute and didn't do shit for you.
Okay, so it's obvious that this woman has a problem, and that problem is emotional damage. She's emotionally damaged. Whatever this woman had to deal with in her past, she is now putting this on her son so he can in turn treat some random women the way she wanted to be treated. Now, here's the problem with this. You're talking about a man who's working has to take care of himself and his own bills, right? In his own household. If you're sending money or your resources to different women that are not within your household to contribute towards you in any way, what are you getting out of it exactly? Because let's face it, if he really wants to have access to these women, and him giving them money is the way to have access to them, isn't that just prostitution? In a roundabout kind of way. Isn't that what that is? Now, different scenario. You're at home, living with your woman. She goes out to get her hair, nails done, or whatever the case is. She goes out to shop. She is short, or she forgot her purse. She texts you, "Hey, babe, can you send this to me so I could, complete this purchase?" What's understood don't gotta be explained, right? What's understood don't gotta be explained. That's your woman. Y'all live together. Y'all move together. Y'all operate as a team. She's short. You got her. What she's advocating for is straight up simping. And we ain't with that. We ain't with that at all. And I'll tell you what, you shouldn't be either. You should shoot that shit down as soon as you hear it. Any woman that you're talking to and will hit you up on social media or text you and say, "Hey, I need money to pay my phone." What? Nah, I'm not doing that. Straight up, no. The answer is no. And if you're one of these women that thinks, "Oh, if I hit a guy up, he should give me money just for no other reason than because I look good," that's the wrong answer. From me to you, that's the wrong answer. Right? This woman didn't come up here making a video trying to empower the young boys coming up by saying, "Hey, I taught my son how to be financially literate. I taught him how to do his taxes. I told him, if he gets involved in 9 to 5, it's a killer of dreams. He should use that 9 to 5 to bolster his portfolio, right? His financial portfolio, invest in stocks, bonds, gold, silver, real estate." No, that's too empowering. That's too positive. But you come and make this video. Really. Let's get the next one, shall we? What do you think is going to happen if you're a person that chases after money? Because as you just saw, this woman is raising her son to be a simp, right? But if a guy is interested in you, and what is going to dictate the mores around your relationship is whether or not he sends you Cash App. What about the next person that decides to Cash App you, right? Let's say you have 4 guys interested in you. You're asking them for money. Is it predicated on, okay, whoever sends me the most money has the most affection for me? Is that what it's going to be? But if you're going to chase down a relationship based on money, it's not going to end well. I can tell you this because I have seen it happen. Let's not forget Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos, 2 of the wealthiest people known. How did they still end up being divorced? You might want to ask yourself that simple question. If it's predicated on the bag, because they definitely got it. They had it before a lot of people that even trying to make it right now. And they have much more than you viewing might ever know about, might ever see in your lifetime, might ever make in your lifetime. You would have to make probably, you'd have to die and come back like 10, 20 times to make what they got. They still got divorced. So what does that tell you? Just, deductive reasoning. What does that tell you? It takes more than money.
Our first marriage, we made all of the mistakes. Unfortunately, he passed away.
So why did you guys get a divorce?
Because I really wanted something different. It's very unfortunate because he was the most loving, kind person. I had all the love and support that I could have ever wanted. But I think I went through a period wanting money. Like I wanted to be with someone and be at a different level. And I saw him work all of the time. It's one thing to like work and work and work from like 4 a.m. to 10 p.m. at night, day in, day out, and still have no resources. And for me to work, do the same, and just want a different life.
So, long story short, you wanted a different life and lifestyle than he was able to provide. And so you said, you know what, this, I'm out of here. I need more money.
Basically.
I was selfish and took advantage of a real unfortunate situation, which was he loved me and David unconditionally, completely unconditionally. And when you love someone like that, you really accept their flaws and you accept less than what you should. So really, I should have been a better wife. Every time we saw each other, like you knew that was your soulmate, right?
Wow, I mean, so he was your soulmate.
You left your soulmate for another man because of money. Does this look like the face of a woman who's made it in life? Does she look happy to you, like she has everything she wants after getting the bag? There has to be more to substantiate your relationship than money. And if you think that getting the bag will make you happy, that's the wrong answer. This woman, her face looks distressed. She is living in regret right now. I mean, she said the guy worked from 4 a.m. to 10 p.m. I don't know nobody that worked that hard. That sounds like slavery to me. I mean, 4 to 12 in the afternoon, 1, 2 is pushing it, but you had a man that worked hard, took care of you and your child. I don't know if the child was his or not, but obviously he took care of the child, right? Did right by you, but no, you wanted to live a lavish lifestyle. Does she look happy? A few days ago, I made a video about this young woman who got all this backlash for saying in her own video that the way she avoids trouble is largely predicated upon advice that she was given by her father and her brothers. She made a follow-up video saying, you know, people, women, these modern women came for her in the comments section. They wanted all the smoke with her. She even received death threats. Now, I already gave my point of view because I knew everything the people that were attacking her were saying was BS. Now, this is the proof that will expose all of these people that attacked that woman. They're a bunch of 304s. They belong to the streets and they should be kept in the streets. All of them. All of them that was coming for it, that's where they belong. And as I said, we ain't taking no prisoners. So I know there's going to be some women out there like, y'all going to be mad, but it's alright. I could be mad, but y'all can't do nothing about it. It's okay.
And I got a little too tipsy and accepted a ride home from a guy I met at the bar. He had been flirting with me all night, and I guess I had reciprocated a little more than I realized. So he offered me a ride home, and I accepted. He drove me home, but I had him stop about a block away from my house because I didn't want him to know where I lived. After he parked, he leaned over to kiss me. Within 2 minutes, I was in his back seat with my pants off.
What?
2 to 3 minutes tops, no condom, no pullout, and I'm not on the pill. But apparently, a dumb
Woohoo! Say less. Say less, bro. This story, let me give you proper context, right? This is a married woman. Lives at home with her husband. Has a child as young as 4 years old. What did the woman say in that video? Don't go out and get drunk and hot. And I said the reason is because the wolves are out. She did exactly that. These so-called friends that she was out with on girls' night, they allowed the wolves to attack her. So, you're drunk. Allegedly, this is her story. He's just repeating it. You get in a random guy's car. Takes you home. You park a block away from the house. And in under 3 minutes, you're in the back seat. Pants around your ankles. Getting your cheeks busted open by a random guy. Here's the story twist. She leaves. Goes home. The husband is up taking the 4-year-old to the bathroom. He hits as well. Now, do you see how these STDs and STIs, they're all over the place? This is one of the reasons why. And why do the women deserve all the heat for it? They deserve all the heat for it because you're the ones that control access to sex. If this woman had simply followed this advice or, had a little common sense, whoever she was going out with would have been responsible for taking her back home. Her so-called girls, they would have had to take her back home. Or an Uber. I understand that they have a small child at home, so I don't think asking the guy to come pick her up would really work. Asking her husband to come pick her up. But she exercised poor judgment all over. This is the result. What man is supposed to accept that? And then you wonder why the divorce rate is high. It gets worse. If you've got this far in the video, I'd like to say thanks for watching and be sure to subscribe to the channel. Of course, drop me a like for the YouTube algorithm and please share this video with everybody you know. Your mammy, your daddy, your pastor, your uncles, your nieces, your nephews, everybody. because they got to see this. They got to see it in real time for themselves. This is why men are saying marriage is over, because the attitudes of women have changed so drastically. There's really no use in pursuing it. There's no use. I need you to listen to what this woman says, and you tell me, if you were in that man's position, what would you do? Because I said, we ain't taking no prisoners. That includes the fiance. There's no POWs in this war. No, none. Everybody getting it.
In sickness.
In sickness.
And in health.
And in health.
To love.
To love.
Cherish.
Cherish.
And to obey.
Excuse me?
We didn't talk about that one in counseling.
We did talk about that in counseling.
What? We ain't talk about them counseling. Excuse me? Hold on now. Hold on. So, you had to talk about it in counseling for you to know that that is part of the deal? Let me tell you something, man. These two simps up there, the husband, unfortunately, is a simp, because I would have been so pissed off right there, I would have just walked off. But I'm a different breed. Pastor laughing too, like that shit is a game? I would have let go of her hands and just walked off, like, all right, we done. We done. It's all right. It's a costly mistake, getting these suits, and my groomsmen flew out here and all this, wedding cakes and all that. We didn't spend a bunch of money, but it's all right, because we not getting married no more. We're done. We done. There's no way I'm going forward with that. No way. And in public, at a wedding? This woman has zero respect for this man. But this is the person that he's marrying. That's why I said, listen, guys, if you do not set a standard, they're gonna walk all over you. These women are going to walk all over you. And the harder your standard, trust me, the harder it's going to be to find a good woman. But it is what it is at the end of the day. If they're out there looking for top tier men that make this, they have their standards. You have to be this tall, your house got to be like this, your car got to be this new. But you just want them because they got 3 holes that you can use? No. Set your standards. Set your standards. Live by them and die by them. They don't want to meet it. Hey, somebody's going to meet it. Trust me. Because when they see men holding out like, all right, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. And they see more and more cat ladies, women coming out of the porn industry, ain't nobody taking them seriously, they gonna get the message. They gonna get it. It's gonna have to be the hard way, but they are going to get it eventually. I'm not playing. Let me end this by showing you one more clip, and that should put a cap on it. Let's go. Now, quite honestly, I did not expect this to come from Tyler Perry. I'll be 100% honest with you. I did not expect this from Tyler Perry at all, but the fact that he said it, I know if you've seen the video, you heard they came for his ass in the comments section because they ain't like it. These modern women, ooh, they was in there screaming, shouting, hollering, and hooting like, who this guy think he is talking about? Just screaming, pulling their hair out online, just keyboard mercenaries. But it's all good. It's alright, because like I said, you ain't taking no prisoners. But we don't care who it is. Anybody can get it any time of day. That's how it is. So let's listen to Tyler.
The
in our society right now, black women are making a lot more money for the most part than black men, right? There are a lot of black men who are successful, but for the most part, black women are making the money. So if you can find love, if that man works, at whatever job, and is a good man and is good to you, and honors the house and honors his wife and does what he can, because his gift may not be your gift.
Exactly.
That is okay. That's not somebody who's beneath you.
Yeah.
That's somebody who came to love you at your worth, right?
Yes.
And as long as he's secure in himself to know that, yep, she makes most of the money, all I can pay is the light bill, as long as she's comfortable enough to say, I'm going to cover the mortgage and all the other stuff, you've handled the light bill, baby, you can take me to dinner every now and then, that is fine.
Yeah.
Stop the cap, Tyler. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I shit you not, it's not going to happen. I need anybody watching this. Drop me a comment in the comment section. Tell me, how often do you hear of one of these CEO type chicks, boss chicks that are making it, will call up a guy and say, hey, let's go somewhere. Let's go to Bali. Let's go to Fiji. Let's go to Japan. The Caribbean, anywhere. On the flip side, the reverse happens all the time. The women who are really making it, let's say they're making $250K a year. They're not going to want a guy that makes $50K a year, $75K, $80, $90, $100. No. The guy they're looking for has to be making $1 million a year, $2 million. That's reality. Now, I don't know if he's speaking about strictly within the Hollywood industry, and it may be, because I'd have to look at the statistics regarding, the wage gap between black women and black men. I don't know if that's an accurate statement he made about women making more, but I do know on social media, a lot of women with channels are seemingly doing a lot better than men for some reason, especially the scantily clad ones, right? Videos getting millions of views. If they ever go live, whew, simps are just throwing money at them left, right, and center. So in certain industries, that may be true. That may be accurate, right? But that's not all he had to say. Listen to this.
Fine.
Yeah.
But that's so hard for a lot of people to take in, because that means, no, I need somebody to, they need to make 5 times more, and I got to have, well, you keep your list, baby.
Yeah.
God bless you, hope it happens. Go on, keep your list. But when you talk about just someone to love you and support you, I know people whose men can't touch what they make. But when you see them together, that love, that support, that I got you, babe.
And this is exactly what I was just saying. Because I have seen the interviews right here on YouTube. Some woman is interviewing these women who are doing well financially. Without fail, anytime these women are asked, okay, so how much should the guy you're looking for be making? Oh, well, he should be making this much. He should. Even the ones that ain't got 2 nickels to rub together. You see them get interviewed. Well, how much should your man be making? Well, he should be making at least $150,000. Well, he should be making at least $200,000. People that ain't got 2 nickels to rub together. And when men say, dating in the West is over, people, they start flocking in with their pitchforks, knives, and tiki torches, the feminists, because they're mad at the passport bros. If this is the attitude that women have, and is this the thing that's going to be pushed forward, I mean, it's not sustainable. It's not. And, men have been really, easygoing about it. Nobody ain't really start to pull the straps out yet. Put their feet down on some hardcore shit. They have not, in general. I think that time is coming. I think it's coming, and it is not going to be pretty. Right? This married woman in the back of a random guy's car getting drilled and then goes home. Drilled by a husband. No protection, either of them. The one at the altar refusing to say I obey him. Right? You're supposed to be before God, your pastor, your husband, your family, everybody. But you say it out there in public like, I'm not about to say that. Oh, word? Okay. Okay, I hope y'all getting the message from this video. The first one, oh, I'm teaching my son to be a simp. You ain't teach him nothing about economy, nothing about, investing, nothing like that. But you drilling into his head. You gotta just give women money if he's interested. Second one, oh, I had a good guy, he loved me, great guy, took care of me and my kid. Oh, but he wasn't making enough money, so I had to level up because I wanted that Versace. This is what women are really doing. As I said, it's not sustainable. It can't go on much longer. If you believe in end times prophecy, these are the end times. I'm just waiting for a big ass comet or planet wormwood to just take this whole place out. Most High hit the reset button like, nah, y'all down there doing too much. Y'all are doing too much. But this is where we're at. So, as I said, all I ask is that you subscribe to the channel so I could grow this platform, let my message reach more people, and like the content for the YouTube algorithm, obviously, and do me a solid. Share the video with your friends and family, everybody you know, right? This message needs to go out to as many people as possible. Hopefully people have a little bit of intelligence, a little bit of common sense, and they'll see the value. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.